SDF Commander General Mazloum Kobane stated that they are ready for a political solution that all parties would agree on in order to protect Syrian lands. Syrian Democratic Forces (SDF) Commander General Mazloum Kobane announced that they are ready for a joint fight with Arab forces. Kobane also pointed out that France's support now includes Western Euphrates. SDF Commander General Mazloum Kobane spoke to the Sharq al-Awsat newspaper on the latest situation in the region. "We are ready for a joint fight with Arab forces." Kobane spoke about the statements about the Arab countries sending troops to the region under the umbrella of the coalition and said, "There hasn't been an official announcement on the matter to date." Kobane added, "As it is known, the US and countries under the international coalition umbrella have a continued presence in the region in the name of the fight against ISIS. Right now, ISIS hasn't been completely defeated. They have many groups in hiding, and that poses a threat to the people's lives." On the other hand, both the US and other countries in the coalition have stated that they will play a part in the reconstruction of the region. Mazloum Kobane stated that they are ready to join together with the Arab forces that will be coming into the region under the international coalition umbrella. "Our relationship is not limited to the military arena." Kobane said the following on the character of the relationship between the coalition forces and northern Syrian administration and military forces. "Our relationship with these forces is not limited to the military arena. Many countries engage with us at the level of ministers. France's support now includes Western Euphrates." The SDF commander said the following on France's presence in northern Syria. French President Emmanuel Macron stated that they would like to remain in the region. So has the UK. "These two forces have supported our forces in the fight against ISIS. What has changed is this: France's support was limited to Eastern Euphrates until now, but from now on it will include Western Euphrates as well. France wants to support the Manbij Military Council. We are ready for a political solution." Kobane also spoke about the goals of the forces involved in the crisis in Syria and stated that they are ready for a political solution, and pointed out that Turkey in particular poses an obstacle on the path to a solution. Kobane said, "The map of Syria changes according to the interests of international powers. To protect Syrian territory, we are ready for a political solution that all parties will agree on. But Turkey's situation is different. Turkey doesn't aim to take down the Syrian regime. The Turkish state wants to invade part of Syria's territory and add it to their own. Oil and gas reserves are for the good of the peoples of the country." Kobane also spoke about the Tabqa Dam and the oil and natural gas reserves in Deir ez-Zor. The SDF commander stressed that the liberation of these areas serves beyond a military victory and serve the interests and good of the peoples of the country. After Tabqa was liberated, Syrian regime forces attempted to control the military airport, and attacked our forces for that. Our fighters retaliated and downed one plane. Then, a meeting was held with the regime under supervision of the US and Russia. In the end, borders were determined and the airfield was shared between Moscow and Washington. All Syrian peoples should know very well that the liberation of these areas is more for the interests of the people than military victories. These places will be utilized for the good of all peoples. In any case, most of them can't be operated right now due to ISIS and various other gangs, and Russian planes. Russian attack in Deir ez-Zor. The SDF commander pointed out the attack by Russia against SDF forces after the western part of Deir ez-Zor was liberated, and said the following: "When the invasion attacks against Afrin started, Russia decided that we were weak. That is why they carried out attacks against our headquarters with jets and tanks. The Deir ez-Zor Military Council retaliated the attacks with aerial support from the coalition forces. We will fight for the liberation of Afrin." When asked what the SDF stance will be in case the US carries out a possible attack on Iranian targets, Kobane said, "The SDF only fights to protect the peoples of the region. Currently, we have a military force of 30,000 members. If the Hezbollah, Iran or Turkey attacks us, we will retaliate. But we will also fight for the liberation of Afrin."